I have just gone live. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the latest live stream 198. Wow, we're so close to 200 reselling live streams. Put over there. And yeah, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're regular, thanks for popping back. So if you're new here, my name's Peter, part-time eBay reseller, all-round legend. Been reselling since 2016, beginning, and YouTube since May 17. And I sell a variety of things, where I can get my hands on, really. Let's go through and have a look in a sec. Let's turn that down. So it's Positivity is the name of a stream. So Positivity has boldly gone where no one's gone before. Before I let you know about the new thumbnail editor that I use, do let me know how good the thumbnail is compared to the others. Because I was using Paint 3D before, the free Paint 3D. So we go through. So Daryl's popped in, Derek as well. Nia, Stu Mandry has popped in. Thanks for popping in, appreciate that. Al Evans has just popped in as well. And Chris Tyler, quack, indeed. So, but before we start the stream, actually, one thing, just say, have you got any questions? Let me know. Question what your question is, and then I'll try and answer as much as I can. So, I do this at the start, and I do this at the end as well. So, Lainey is hosting the, what's called the Charity Channel Hop on Friday, this Friday, the 30th, 2 p.m. 2 a.m. I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah. So what I'll do now is pop through and share screen audio there. Hi Junie, thanks for popping in. Junie D, Adore as well. I'll look at that in a minute. Derek, I've seen it. And Lainey's got this charity channel hop for Dementia UK. We're up to £760 out of the 1,000 target. What I would love, if you could get to 1,000 by the end of this stream, I'll be appreciated. That'll be great to get to 1,000. You donate anything from a couple of pounds upwards, really. And if you can, the gift aid is an option you can put on there as well. Great to do that. So basically, we've got all these channels from 2 p.m. Nic, Karin, Carla, Josh, Kelly. Lexx is on twice. Ashleigh, Mike, Michael, Aaron, Savvy Mum, Donna The Brummie, Aaron again, the second channel. Chris, Derek, Geordie Grandma, DB Resells, Ricky Lee, Zaheer and Becs, Jack and Emily, some random geezer, the Vinegar Jar, rummage around, LB Resells, Tom, Tashak, Richard, LB. Oh look, I'm at 10:40. Do pop in. If you search the charity channel hop on YouTube, you'll get all the streams I've set up for ones you're subscribed to, or even others you're not. Andrew, this little geezer, Neil, Nick, and then you get to the Americans: Tim, Josie, Marduke, Lone Star Picker, Ronnie, 250s from Australia, and Mel. And then Lainey's on right at the end. So please do donate. I'll be flicking through throughout the stream to see who has donated. That'll be great if you can do that. Let me just stop sharing there. Pop through. And that. Question. How is Donald? Well, I don't know how Donald is. To be honest, I know how Cheese and Quackers is. Resting safely upstairs. Just in the warm glow of the house. Hi Junie. Carefree, yeah. Just basically positivity. It's what I want to flow through this chat. Positive. Be positive if you're a reseller or in life throughout this situation. Positive as you can be. I'm positive. Had a nice little sale earlier. Someone was having fireworks just a minute ago. Really heavy fireworks. My favourite TV programme, Most Haunted, It's a UK paranormal show. They used to be on telly, but now they're on YouTube. Most Haunted. A bit like Ghost Adventurers, but same sort of principle, really. They've got four YouTube videos with possibly 3 investigations, I think, for the Halloween series. Yvette and her daughter Mary, Carla and Stuart. So I'm looking forward to that. First one's later. Evening Ashleigh. Let's have a look through. Grant Resells popped in. Hi Grant. Lucy's popped in as well. We'll go through. Yeah, I think we all do really. What if Laney's on Friday, and then just be positive. As I'm doing, especially with my stock. I filmed a little video today just to share with you most of my stock. Not all of it, but most of the stuff I got to list and test out and check. Bits and pieces. So I pulled out a few because I pulled out a few of the media items to get listed, because what I like to do in the evening after 6 p.m. is pull out the next day's items to draft up, which today, or should say I pulled out for tomorrow some of that. So you've got like your Toy Story, because if I don't pull it out, then I'll just get lazy and not do it. Skylanders, all of these ones I'm showing you will go on individually. AC/DC, yeah, Back in Black. Big Jack. All night long. Some cracking titles there, look. Then you've got Battlefront. Just quickly go through. Oops, is it? Go through. Rock Band 2. Rock Band. Drive Club. All I picked up the other day at the Jumble Trail at one stall. You'll see me putting it in the car and whatever else on the video, I believe it is. I haven't edited that yet. But no, there's a few lots of stuff to sort out and do tomorrow. Quite a lot of value there on that media. Paid £8 for a lot. I've still got some, I think 4 lots I need to sort out, because I've got some SingStar mics and some other bits I need testing, because I've got scratches through. But these are okay, without not many scratches, and okay to do straight away. Let's go. Let's pop in the chat, see who's saying hello. Did I see that Andrew's popped in? I don't know, I'll have a look through. Let's have a look. Oh, Andrew, yeah, hello Andrew, mate. Hopefully your move's going well. Andrew. Well, Recent Adventures with Onions. The Onion Reseller. Okay, that's a fact. The Onion Reseller. Hello, the Onions. Let's have a look there. Tea Cake's popped in. Carlo B's in. Tracy, hello Tracy. Oh, Stacey. Hi Tracy. Thanks for popping in. Positivity. Love it. Love everyone popped in. Arc at this. Arc at that. Don't worry, things get listed in this house. No, I know what you mean. No, it's just I need list up to from a certain price. Okay, let's have a look there. Leslie Britton's popped in. And BCP's in. Legendary BCP. If you've got any questions, let me know, because I'm going to go through a few bits and pieces. Hi BCP, mate. You should say. So, just to be positive about things in life in general, whereas boldly gone where no one has gone before. A little play on a line from the original Star Trek there. So, Paul's popped in. Working hard. Good luck with the... Ooh, that's to Andrew. Righto, you're cross-chatting there. Carla B says there, I've got over 1k match attacks, loads of gold editions, shinies, ones, are they worth anything? From 2016-17. So, Carl, Basically, what you need to do with the match attacks as such, say like you've got 100 shiny ones. So each shiny match attack you get, a bit like the Pokemon cards, for example, you need to look for different types of numbers, usually in the bottom or top, and then you just type in Terapeak or eBay or even go on Google and have a look. Say for example, I don't know, Jack Wilshere Gold Edition Shiny 2016. It should come up with which one it was, because each back, as you see, there's different ones. So I think I've still got some on my phone. Whoops, so daisy. Some YouTube videos popped up there. Where's that? Let's have a look. While I get hot next to Ray data. Woo! Let's have a look. Sorry, I've got them in here. So, 2016. Yeah, for example, like the back, which is like this one here. Come on. Come on. Do your thing. Excuse me. Like that one, for example. And then you've got the one here. Sorry, guys. Like that, for example. There we go. So, yeah, it's all individually looking up what they're worth. I had a video which is doing really well in the stakes. Let me get it up here. Where I talk about the match attacks, Carl. Uploads. No. All videos. I'm going to go to all videos. Upload. Okay, maybe not. Just trying to find. Ah. There we go. Let's pop in. StreamYard, share screen, share audio. There we go, we're back. This video here, how much tech sold for? A year ago that I did that. What it sold for? There's a one here that possibly still be here. Footycards.com, Carl, and you can go through and have a look at each one. You can search your player that you've got. Say, for example, Jack. So we're talking about I can't even spell. Yeah, there. For example, just go for one that I know. Let's try. If I can spell these people. Should go for the English name to be honest. There you go. You can check. It's all soccer related. So Manu, you can check which one, and it gives you all the ID numbers, bits and pieces there. So go through to footycards.com, Carl, and then you can check my video. It's about a year old, 27th of July, but it's got 1.565 views. People love this sort of thing. So let me just come out about stop sharing there. And then we go through and say hello to a few more people. How far did I get up there? I just said hi to Leslie. Let's have a look there. But I did sell some Pokemon books. I recently purchased a few Pokemon books. I think my last time that I went to my Saturday car boot, or one of the last times I went, and it's about 7 or 8 Pokemon books for a few quid. And I sold that for £20.90, I think, something around there. So they still value not just the cards, but the books as well. Let's have a look there. I just answer Carl's one. NEM popped in. Neil. Hi Neil, thanks for popping in. 50 Trooper, the legends here. Yeah, it's all for a good cause. Laney Beyond. I'm super nervous, even though I've been doing live streams. Overall, with non-reselling live streams, I've probably done about 100, probably done 250 at least. But it's 198 live streams. I've got a couple of bits and pieces I've talked to you about in a bit, but I still get nervous as well. But Laney Beyond 20 minutes and a few questions, a bit of banter, a bit of laugh. Sailor's popped in. Picked up 13 attack on the Titan Manga. Fair enough. I know Manga does quite well. This little man, or this little piggy, is going to be drunk. Or, well, that's what he said on his thing. Last him for Friday. Do try and pop into everyone that you can. Subscribe as well, if you haven't already. Right, let's go. Get down. Okay. Sorry, popping in. Sorry, I'm just going through any questions. Cheers, Carl. I know it's a year old, but it gives you a rough view, and that website as well is always updated for the latest ones. You can take the numbers out and what you need. They're really doing very well. They played Krasnodar. I think it's Krasnodar tonight in Krasnodar in Russia. Played away in the Champions League and they won 4-0. But in the Premier League they're playing average. But it's the way Chelsea are, the legends. I watched them tonight, most of it, and I missed 2 goals because I was doing some photographs earlier and checking out my messages and stuff like that. And I thought, oh, it's on. So I was, it got a goal, okay. I saw 2, then missed the last one. Oh well, we won 4-0. Sure does. Especially when people are upping the price. I have loads of Pokemon DVDs and Wii games I'll have to list. Yeah, definitely. As people are interested in the Pokemon itself, it's a brand. It's like the Premier League or Coca-Cola or even baseball in America. It's a brand. It's a good brand. It sort of brings in the monies, if you know what I mean. Do I ever source from auctions? I have done in the past couple of years, but not really. I tend to source during the, say for example, if you start from January to December. So normally I would source like January, go to the jumble sales, which I like garage sales, but indoors. Some for charity, some for helping the building, whether it's for scouts, clubs, or guides, or whatever else. But this year, they're not on. So what I normally do as well is check Facebook Marketplace, check Spock, check Gumtree. I check pages on Facebook for free stuff. Because I did a video and earlier on, just a short video, just to show my stock and stuff, and bits and pieces. And then I was sending stuff, some books to a site on Facebook, local page that sells stuff for free. I've missed out on some cracking deals though on there because they sell Wii's, Xboxes. Normally it's the home stuff, homeware, all that clothing items, kids stuff, etc. But I thought I'd put them on there rather than get rid of them or put them to the charity because people are crying out for stuff because obviously they're haven't got much money, some of these people, and it's a local area, so I do that. Also, I still go to charity shops occasionally, but during the summer period from March, it's 9 times out of 10 car boots and the odd charity shop, probably 10-15% charity shops. Rest will probably be like split between the car boots and Facebook, mainly car boots though, sales. But this year has been the first year I really noticed the jumble sale trails, like a garage sale. Same sort of thing where you get like a map online or a map where you can plot your routes and go around different stalls people are selling. Next year, 2021, there's going to be over 20 of them from March till October, providing, fingers crossed, touch wood, that everything's okay to do them with situation. But I'm always sourcing. But no, I don't really go to auctions. I have a couple of times for past 2 years, but it's not really my thing. And you got to have a decent, efficient amount of dosh on you for those. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just type channel hop, charity channel hop, or channel hop on YouTube. You find them all out. Even Laura, thanks for popping in. If anyone's got any questions, let me know. because it's just a positivity stream. Be positive. Be happy. That song from the early 90s, or was it 90s? Be happy. Do 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 do. Be happy. That one. I remember actually listening to that. Long story short, years ago, like at least 8, 9 years ago, family members, like parents and stuff, and friends and that, we went away to Mallorca, an island of Spain, the Balearic Islands of Mallorca, or Mallorca, however you pronounce it, because the J is silent. Lucky marijuana, it's silent. And don't ask, I've been watching some old comedy programs from the 70s. Anyway, and we went around this market, and I was getting to bits and pieces for myself, and hats and stuff, because I used to be really into hats back in the day. I used to have loads. I still got loads myself, but not so much wearing them these days. Anyway, and a guy was playing it, and he was like dancing, all be happy, folks. It was like it just reminds me of that, because it's really fun. It was like 35 degrees. It's like, wow. But you look to the positives in life. Just don't worry, especially like resellers. Don't worry if you get return after return after return, or if you're no sales. Just think, right, what can I do now? I'm gonna sort all the returns out, this, that, and the other. I'm gonna have a look at my stock, do a little bit of sourcing. I'm gonna check out this, that, and the other. And then even in life, just like try and help family, friends if I need it, for example, because everyone's going through some sort of sticky patch. That someone that we might know. Let's have a look there. Hi Don, thanks for popping in, Don. I'm not sure if Thrifty Troopers doing YouTube again, but let us know if you are. I forgot to ask you that before. There's a rule that any ladies who live with who live with Laney must flirt. Yeah, alright, Andrew, alright mate. So I'm just going down now. Hi Laney, thanks for popping in. We'll check in 5 minutes on the auction, on the fundraising, see how much we've got. Because hopefully we get to 1,000 on that. Richard's popped in with his DVDs, needs to get signed by Mr. Blessed, Brian. So, Carl said he sold 4 of those boxed NES games, 50p each. £120 so far, 3 more to go. Wow, he got a whole load of gaming stuff. And it's really well on those. Let me just have a look there, see what we got. I think it's still the same. So if you haven't donated on the Just Giving page, it's in the description below. Please donate. Try and get to 1,000 by the end of the stream. Or you can donate on Friday, or when you've got a little bit of money, just to help dementia in UK, aid of dementia. Let's get be positive. Come on. So I'm just going down chat, so I'm a bit far behind. I was chatting to Richard. BCP. So, BCP, how in the chat, how would you like? How can I put this in a good way? Everyone knows BCP is sub to many channels, and he's officiating loads of channels, like with the wrench, if you're in America, or spanner, or whatever, being a mod. How is BCP going to cope with most of the channels he's sub to on that, going around checking them all and helping them out? Because he's a legend. BCP, I've known for 2 years, like, in the chats. Ashley says there, do I store some cash converters? Yeah, occasionally. There's one locally to me in Tolworth, which obviously has got a big Tolworth tower and that sort of thing, and other bits and pieces. But yeah, occasionally I do, but don't see much good stuff. Unlike George Ross sells a fair amount from cash converters. So basically, cash converters is where people have to sell their goods for quick cash because obviously they can't afford to pay a certain bill or a certain thing. So we can buy them from. They do games. They do DVD players, electronics, pretty much mainly electronics. We can get good games there, but not source much. But I might try more of the winter period. As I do more, because obviously in the summer I'm car boot, odd charity shop here, jumble trail now because there's lots more jumble trails. Because I was chatting to my mum the other day. Let us know in the chat. Do you have jumble sale trails around your area? And if you do you find that they'll overtake jumble sales? Which are basically garage sales, pretty much. Do you find that they'll overtake them? Because obviously they can't run the jumble sales at all in any area. Because it's indoors, you can't have 50 to 100 people crammed in a church or a building. Because I was saying that to my mum the other day and I'm thinking, oh, okay, let's overtake. I was looking at the Facebook pages for my local ones. Localer, because they're about half an hour, 25 minutes, half an hour drive, and there's loads next year. And I said to my mum that they will overtake the jumble sales, because in a year, jumble sales what? Because basically my mum said like years ago in the 90s, she used to get 90% of her stock for selling at car boots from jumble sales. So they set up in a room, used for charity or the church funds or whatever, and they set tables up, and you have clothes on one, books, others, and bits and pieces. And sometimes it's like you pay per item, or sometimes you pay per like what you got in a bag. So it's fill a bag. Like some people like JD Reselling likes that fill a bag. Josh, I honestly think jumble sales are dead in the water. Like, even last year, me and Mr. Cummins, Vinegar Jar, had such luck. Not last year, sorry, beginning of this year, we had so much luck because last September, for a month, it rained every Sunday, so we didn't get any car boots in the last part of the season. So we went to the jumble sales from January 20 to March, and that was like the best thing ever to get stock, because if we did do that, we wouldn't have been able to list really as too much on our store, because I think I was down to 10 items, even though now I've got over 70 odd plus listings to go. But yeah, I do think the jumble trails are taking over, especially around my area. Like, ones that Nic and Andrea go to as well are pretty much the same ones I went to, because I saw them on Sunday twice. Once they were getting in their mini, and the next time I walked past, it's Nic and Andrea. Cut long story short, this last jumble trail I was at, Ashford, not in Kent but in Surrey. I was sitting in the car about to have some lunch, half asleep, and I saw this mini. I was like, hang on a minute, that's Nic and Andrea. And I thought, get me bleeding seatbelt, trying to get it on. I was like, got it on, do a 6-point turn. I knew exactly where they were going. I went round, because I went to the left. I was like, I'm going to the left. Straight. I was like, oh, there they are. I walked up, mask on. Hi, Andrea. I was like, whoa, hello. Oh, give it all that, you know what I mean? You're not allowed to shake hands, but yeah, it was great to see them. And I got some preview of their excellent stuff they got. But I won't say anything else. Don't worry, be happy. Yes. Don't worry, folks, be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. Bobby late 80s. I thought it was 90s. Late 80s. Okay, Bobby McFerrin, yeah. What a legend he was. Or still is. I don't know if he's still alive or not. Mallorca, yeah. The Jay Silent, like in Marijuana. Don't worry, I've been watching the old comedies from the 70s, UK comedy. Possibly, yeah. They always release a new Coca-Cola advert throughout the period. They've probably got another one this year. Let's have a look. Everything I've sold has gone GSP. Oh, nice one. I haven't sold to GSP this week yet, but it's still time. It's still time. I like to sing the Sun. Oh, Sun will come out tomorrow from Annie, yeah. Hip 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 hooray. Yeah. We used to sing, when I used to work with, in nurseries and stuff, and day nurseries and that. Years ago, we used to sing that sort of type of song, like the sun's coming out, hip 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 hooray, all that. Used to be really positive about it, because I used to work with the children who are like 3 months old, up to like ones that are just going to school, 4, 5, that sort of thing. I was like, but yeah, that's good. And then obviously I worked with the older kids before, like ones that are like 4 up to 11, sometimes 12 if it's in the holidays. Some holidays we used to run a play scheme, and they used to come, and I honestly think that the older kids, like from about 8 till 12, are harder to deal with, because they don't know what they kind of want, like not in a way as babies, that sort of thing, but in a way as like they get a bit grumpy, like, oh, don't know, that sort of thing. But no, it's cool though. Anyway, just digressing, folks. I'll check the fundraiser in a bit. He sure is, yes. And I was watching last night the AC/DC full concert from River Plate. 100,000 people plus were just rocking out, bouncing up and down, rock and rolling. Oh, mate, I can't wait to grab that album. Keep forgetting to go. There we go. There's the link. Please do donate. Oh, he sure is. BCP is a legend. You all are legends, basically. You know what I mean? It's just, oh, I love it. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for popping in. Be positive vibes. Positive vibes. That's true. I'm sure some of you folks have got the BCP's mobile number. Phone him up. BCP! Or where his, I don't even know what his name is. And that. But yeah, he's a ledge. I'm sure he'll be awake. All the way up to Laney's one later on. 15 DVDs to sail away. I'll see these for £1 at my local charity shop. Yeah. Oh wow, that's cool. One of mine locally is not even opened back up yet, because they're doing work on it. I'm not sure if I've got to go round there, have a look some point. I'm not sure if they were closing or refitting the shop. Who knows? I'll have to have a look, because it was a nice shop where I got most of my clothing from. Yeah, you're all good mods, like legends. When you can, like, some chats get spammed full of people. Yeah, don't disagree with that, Carl. So I'm just going through the chat. But do subscribe to everyone in here that's got channels. Do look at them. So, like, for example, Tracy Uniquely Me does a great show with Tommy Bernard. 5.5 hours last night, I think it was. Or, yeah, because the time is 9:05. So it's like, wow. I missed all of it, to be honest. I fell asleep. Oh, well, I was asleep, and I woke up. And I watched a little bit back, where you had 2 or 3 people in, well, really good chat with guests. And then I put a comment in as well. But do sub, everyone. Hi. Oh, still at tea cakes. So, next week, I do have a guest. A legend who I've had in before. I will just about to get his channels up. Give me a sec. I do like to share the guest chat. So I thought, because it's 199, I'm guessing they've had him before. At the beginning of the year. And yeah, we were just talking about life and how because he's from Wales. Let's have a look. Got one more channel to find. So Sub to so many channels here. Sorry, do bear with me, folks. I know what channel name is, but I just can't find it on the thing. If I can see. Oh god, it's gonna annoy me now. Oh, there we go. Got it. So, let's have a look. Let's share screen, share audio. There we go. So the next guest next week will be Kurt Roberts. He's a Welsh urban explorer come photographer. He does a lot of photography now, out and about. And he does a lot of like photography places where he goes. Plus he does photography as a side business. He's got a website. He sells prints, so photography prints. So if you can go on his website and do that sort of stuff, he probably in the description below of one of his videos. And then, let's say from South Wales, there's a lot of good places here. And then obviously he does another channel which where he shares what Funko Pops he's brought. And then the last channel, Kurt Roberts V2, where he does a lot of gaming stuff. If you're into gaming, he's really into Lost. He's playing a lot of Lost. He loves that series, Lost. So I'll pop in these ones in the chat in there. That's for the first one. Just Kurt. Put that there. And then we go to Funko Pops. If you want to pop in, you can. That's who I've got Kurt next week, 8:30. On the... sorry, just go there. And we are back in StreamYard. Let's go down the chat. I don't have any jumble trails up here. Odd garage sale. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes there's your stall holder who's doing one or two, but sometimes I miss those. What's a safari sale then? Wow, that's a bit random. We just have jumble trails or jumble sale trails. We call them tabletop sales here in Yorkshire. Oh, okay. It's all different names. It's quite confusing. That's a shame. But it's up to the people who do hold the stall on the jumble trail, where if you wear a mask or have protection. I always wear a mask when I'm going around the different stalls. Jumble trail is a bit like a jumble sale, whereas jumble means everything's everywhere, like on a stall, on the floor, or on a mat. Okay, fair enough. We don't really get jumble sales here, let alone jumble trails. Last jumble trail I went to was probably before Peter was born. Ha! Fair enough. Yeah, my mum used to go to loads back in the 90s with friends and that. Because there used to be a nice one not far from where I am. No jumble trails. Oh, okay, it's a bit random. They're coming up really plentiful here. And sail away. Jimmy popped in. Thanks for popping in, Jimmy. I'm so far behind. I'm just going to go to find where I was. The jumble trail's up here. Could have a jumble trail here in Ireland. You'll be robbed. I couldn't. Yeah, it's the same with my area where I live. You couldn't kind of have one because people can't go round and just start nicking stuff. Yeah, it's the same with the car boots. You've got to be really on your toes. But embarrassing. Maybe. Fair enough. Ali's got none where she lives either, which is a bit random because they're coming to their infancy around my way. It's sort of like you can't get enough of them. They've actually just on the jumble trail I went to in Ashford. They got a Christmas one up because there's a couple of people who run the page. And they allow people to contribute to the running a Christmas one for Tombola. It's all for charities and stuff. charities, local businesses, etc. Anyone could really join in, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's great. Last one I went to was 55 stalls, I believe. I got around 40 odd. But I met a few people on the Jumble Trail. He's got his hat on. I'm running 10% charities, 5% promotions. Been very busy. That's good. Yeah, I always do sales. 10% sale, 15% sale from Monday all the way to next Monday at 3 p.m. Because I forget to change it over for just a week. And then obviously I do buy promotions as well. 1% for anything under $19.99, from £8 to $19.99, and then from anything for over £20 gets paid 4%. It all works. How are you, Jimmy? Thanks for popping in, mate. Can't beat AC/DC. Yeah, I've never actually been to one myself, but I heard they're really good. No worries, 50. I was a coordinator for the first year after I retired from the army in summer of scheme with kids from 7 to 14. Never again. I was a broken man. Can be very tiresome because they want the attention, because obviously they don't know what's happening in their home life or whatever. A lot of parents go to work, so it's from like 7:30 till 6 p.m. 7:30 in the morning till 6 p.m. 5 days a week. So I was doing like 3 or 4, and then we used to take them out on trips. Many trips during the summer. We used to go to like South Sea. We used to go like Portsmouth, South Sea. We used to go to Littlehampton, go to the arcades and stuff. So when I was younger, I used to be a member of the same group, and they dotted around Chessington quite a lot, and that's near where I live, and it was great. A lot of the people who now I used to look after are now like in their early 20s, and you see them on Facebook or whatever, and you're like, shit, have they grown that up? Jeez, I should look after you. It's weird. Cut a long story short, I used to go in my youth days. I'm not old either, I'm 30 years old, but cut a long story short, used to go drinking a lot with friends and stuff. We used to know a lot of people. And you used to go out to clubs and pubs and that, and we used to go around, and quite a lot of time, like not every all time, but quite a lot, different places we used to go: Sutton, Kingston, Epsom, further into field into London, that sort of thing. With a whole crowd of us, we used to go to different clubs, Chicago's or, oh god, a place in Epsom called Elements, which isn't Elements now. It's other venues, even though they can't open at the moment. Anyway, we used to go out quite a lot, and most weekends, and even sometimes some Mondays during the cheap student time days back in about 2010 all the way up to about 2016, 15, 16, when I kind of stopped. Anyway, and sometimes you get people coming up to you saying, I know you from somewhere. I'm thinking, yes, I used to look after you, by the way. Right, embarrass them in front of their friends. No, Jesus. Back in those days, wow. In my early 20s, mid-20s, I saw ACDC in 82 in Leeds. Wow. Just after Brian Johnson was the lead singer. Fair enough, Stu. Hi, Ian, mate. Thanks for popping in. Sorry, getting a right old chat here. You watch so many resellers. Yeah, there is so many resellers, UK and US. But I try to watch as many as I can. But sometimes I'm so far behind on videos that I can't really concentrate on watching so many. But bye, Dave. Oh, what's happened there? I'm sorry. Have a look there. Oh. Most Haunted's got Premiere, Flex. Okay, fair enough. I'll look at that later on. Flippin' Sloth. Yes, another one. You can check out Flippin' Sloth as well. What's happened there? I'm not good. I accidentally blocked Josh. I'm not good mod. I accidentally blocked Josh and JU and a few others. I don't have a clue how to unblock. Did I get a message? Someone you blocked. Okay. What Tracy said there, you can go to your Google account. And most likely, yeah. So if you go to your account, Google, you can do it on the YouTube as well. Unblock people as such. Let me have a look if I can find the way to do it. Because you probably already know already. Community. There. Okay, let's cancel that. Yeah, I don't want to save there. Let's go here. Ashleigh. So, I always like to help people. So, if you go to your here on your YouTube, go to YouTube Studio. Right click YouTube Studio. I used to do plenty of these myself. And then go down to settings at the bottom. Go through community. And then these are my moderators. Plenty of moderators. And here's my hidden channels. So if you want to click under hidden channels there. For example, so someone's should be unhidden. Whoops, daisy. Didn't mean that. I'll cancel that. Or you can do it on your Google, whichever's easiest. Sorry, stop there. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, fair enough. I've done that before myself. It's usually when I'm on the phone, you're like, whoops. Oh, no. It's quite disconcerting when you block people. But it makes it sort of a reality when you get blocked from other channels. Not because accidentally blocking, someone blocked you accidentally. It's the fact that you've name dropped or you've done something there. There's a channel in the UK, a gaming channel. I won't disclose the name, but a gaming channel in the UK. I'm not allowed to comment on any of the live streams because someone blocked me. One of their bots blocked me because I was name dropping about a year ago. Might be 2 years ago now, name dropping. I still can't, I'm not unblocked. I'm like, stuff it, mate. I still occasionally watch the videos and comment, but I don't get the privilege to comment on lives. Oh well, that's their loss. But here's Kurt's, I'm way behind. Kurt's ones and Kurt. Yep, channel Night's Life's got a channel as well. Do subscribe to Night's Life. How flame far am I behind? Yeah, I love Jumble Trail as well. It's a great way to meet people and chat. If you're like me, sort of like not a reclusive person, but trying to, because I've got Asperger's, mild form of Asperger's, and my confidence levels and concentration is quite hard as well. It's like when you see me now, I might be going like that, not because I'm bored, it's because I can't keep concentrating on one thing so much. There's Night's Life channel, do subscribe, and that sort of thing. So I'm like, right. But it's nice to go around the jumble trails just to meet people and chat and that. Because obviously I live with parents, but I'm on my own, so I don't see that many people about as much. Because obviously friends are working and other bits and pieces. And what with situation, you don't get out so much because obviously parents can't get out. Especially my dad, like he's at home quite a lot. He had been hibernating for months, and he's out occasionally for different appointments, but not a lot self. Lovely, keep subbing. Yeah, I did that to Neil, channel NEM, for I subbed, but I wasn't. Yeah, sure, lucky though. No, I like to do a few sales, give people here. I had a nice comment actually. A lady, I know it won't lead to much, but a lady commented on my eBay, and basically gave me nice feedback and said like, because it was a DVD player that she said it worked perfectly fine. Thanks for that. I recommend you to friends and family. I was like, wow, that sort of thing as well made me positive and helpful and happy to do. It's like those little tiny things make you positive, happy. Even though if you're having a good day, it makes you even happier. And I was like, cool, that's good. Happy with that one. And I messaged her back and said thanks for that. And if you let me know, like, let them people know if they want to buy anything off my eBay page, and let me know and do a good deal. Or check out Back in Black version that Brian did with Muse. Alright. I'll have to do that, sail away. Thanks for that. What's that? Double cheeky wee link. Oh, is that your link for your channel for Friday? We'll get to that in a mo. Hi, Richard. Thanks for popping in, dude. So I got down the chat. Let's have a look at the fundraiser, actually. See if anyone's donated. No, I think it's the same amount. Let me have a look at that. Let me just go down my end of my Lives and Adventure. There we go. If anyone wants to donate to Laney's Just Giving page, then links in the description below. Please do. We want to try and get to 1,000, especially by Friday. Lovely, lovely. Keep subbing. Neil's channel there. There we go. Yeah, let's have a look. Anyone got any questions? Let me know. I'm just going down the chat. I'm far behind. Oh, don't worry, Andrew. There's a few channels that basically probably would, but we won't go into that, mate. That's okay, Ashleigh. Thought I'd help. We got 34 people watching. Lovely. It was a good chat the other night, Neil. Neil did a chat the other night just to prepare himself for Friday. Hold on. My eldest is 28, says Carl. She's the worst, even though she moved out 10 years ago. Oh, okay, take that tea cakes, righto. I doubt it. They've been on there for yonks. No, just like, yes, Lucy, yes, it was that person, but I won't say anything else. Yeah, I got banned off the channel a long time ago for name dropping. No, when I first started doing weekly, a couple of years ago, weekly live streams, I had a chat where I did. 3 people were in, and then we mainly got trolls, and they got me really down in the fact that I had to come off the stream. I said to myself, like, I was thinking, when that stream a couple of years ago, I was thinking, oh, great, and I was like, to the point where I almost quit YouTube. I almost said goodbye to YouTube, goodbye to every single thing I've done on YouTube, and I won't do it ever again. I gave myself 10 minutes, a cup of tea, a bite to eat. It was Google Hangouts back then. So I set up another Google Hangouts. And I was like to myself, okay, I'm going to do that. Going to kind of trial it. And then we had a really good chat for another hour or so. But if it wasn't for me being positive and thinking, I can do this, I'm not just quitting right then and there, then you wouldn't be seeing me now. I don't know where I'd be. No idea. But appreciative of that, the fact. And obviously, I've been growing ever since. Because I know my first subscriber was Pete's Retro Collectibles. So I appreciate that. I always remember that. First ever subscriber, over 2 years ago now. When was that? Was that the other week or the other month? I know when he used to do the quizzes, he got a load of trolls, and that's when people were taking out people who were actually in the thing, not the trolls. It's quite hard to see because they were doing the URL names thing. Let's have a look. Excellent, Don. What are you going to spend it on? Or save it? Yeah, the Milky Bars are on Don. Carl says there, he had a item not received case. Rang eBay 3 times till I spoke to someone in Ireland. Yeah, it's always good to do to Ireland. They closed the case in my favour. Just got a message from the buyer. It turned up even though signed delivery showed 17th. Yeah, that's the problem though. Is people who... I'm not knocking everyone who delivers, don't get me wrong. But some people who deliver are lazy. Lazy. Because even though it's such... Like, because I had one. They picked up... I think it was... I can't remember what it was, wasn't it? Something really big that we packed. Oh, it was the Xbox 360, a box one. Long story short, they sent a little card through the door, nothing on it, no date, no time, no. I was like, oh, thank you. So I had to fill it all, kind of fill a bit so I couldn't just to remember for my bills and for the tax and for everything else. I was like, oh my life, people are just so. There's Just Giving page. Please do donate. Yeah, definitely. It's crazy, isn't it? I'm selling, Junie D says there, I'm selling a few clothes items on my personal eBay and going to donate once they have sold what I make for them to Laney's Just Giving. Oh, excellent. I'm sure Laney will be very proud, as well as we are. That'll be great. Anytime, Ashleigh. Always here to help. Oh, I got down to the end. Only took me half an hour. No, that's very true. There wouldn't be any legend. No, it was a difficult situation. It's the same with 2000. Yeah, Christmas. Let's have a look because it's 2020 now. 19. Yeah, Christmas 2018. And I was having a bit of a bad time of things and depressed and all that sort of stuff about a lot of things. And I had that same notion whether to quit YouTube or not do it or what. So I was only doing a few bits and pieces here and there. And then obviously I joined an indoor bowls club, which at the moment can't really run due to the situation. But I was going there just to practice and see how it was. And it sort of perked me up. And then I was watching the Carry On films. And I was watching a few of the Carry On films. Like, I was sitting there doing a bit of reselling. And watching the Carry On films. Like, going, oh, what can I do? What's happening? Because in the fact, I literally just wanted to get off the top of the building and go, like that. But it took me, good till, it was end of November up to at least February 19 when I was like in good headspace. When I was like ready to back again and properly back. Well, yeah, it's just hard really when that sort of thing happens. But I joined the club where I could be interacting with people and forget about it for a while, and then I was just watching stuff while I was doing a bit of eBay and bits and pieces and stuff, and then I was like, oh, well, what can I do? I tried everything and everything to get out of it, but then you sort of just one day that done. It's like, what happened there? Whoa, life's good. Life is good, as the Muppets would say. Muppets. Hi, Lorraine. Thanks for popping in. I believe so, Lucy. Yes, I'm sure they did. I have to double check that one, but I'll do that another time. What's that, Andrew? Always looking sexy? Blah, 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 blah. Ha, ha, ha. One of his comments on Andrew's latest video, moving stuff. Sorry, yeah, I'm alright, I'm good now, I'm good. Yeah, positive mind thinking, positive thinking, getting stuff sold, listed, wallop. Christmas will be here soon. We'll all be singing Slade or Wizard. Ba 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 ba. Lucy, yes, I will probably. What I'm going to do is, because I play some games on my live streams. Not very often, because a lot of time YouTube don't like it, and I haven't gone on to Twitch because I can't keep up with Twitch every sort of like so often, because you got to do it a lot on Twitch. But I do occasionally. I will put a post out on my community post, like a poll on my community post, and put 4 games on there on Thursday afternoon. But I'll probably do the stream on Saturday. So whatever one wins, I'll probably do. I'll put Spyro in there, Lucy, and I'll put Resident Evil Revelations, the first one, Revelations on PS4. Spyro, Resident Evil Revelations, Uncharted 2 to continue that, and something else which I'll probably think about tomorrow, because it is Thursday tomorrow. So whoever wins, I'll play. But I can't play Red Dead Redemption 2 because there's not enough space on my memory. I've got to get an external memory USB one. When it's cheaper. I'll probably try Black Friday, 27th of November, on that sort of thing. Just hit an eBay milestone. Excellent. Hey, Jenny, Cliff, whatnots. Well done, Peter, for getting on top of your depression after and being able to talk about it. Too many hide mental illness. Big up to you. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Yeah, I always try to relieve the pressure. That's the thing. Because obviously I've got a mild form of Asperger's, which is a hard thing to when I was younger. It's a little hard to be able to concentrate and interact with people like basically like this, or even one to one, especially with people you didn't know or don't know. It's kind of a bit hard now occasionally, but I get used to it. But I have to get it off my chest. If I don't get it off my chest, and it sort of sinks into me, and I just like think about it, and that's why I sort of like break down. But if I can get it out there, it's all good. It's all good. Let's have a look at Laney's there. Oh yeah. Oh, crumbs. Oh, we've got some more. Lovely. I'll do it in a sec. Ah, that reminds me, actually, folks. If you're on YouTube and you're looking for another thumbnail editor, Peter Cummins Vinegar Jar let me know about this one, because I was using Paint 3D. Came with a PC I have, and it was okay, not great. But this one, a free one, Canva, canva.com, for thumbnails. There'll probably be one, like, if you're in America or Australia. So if you can start designing your thumbnail, for example, because it's really good. Choose your templates, whichever one you want. And then you can go and just start chat like, oh, and there you go. You can different effects. So go onto there, or on there, or even just do that, whichever one. And then you can go to the bigness of it, or you can go down. Different ones. Ones that are not highlighted are not free, but there's a few good ones that are free. Like, for example, and then you can go to whatever colours. So I'll do white for now, or blue, purple. Then you can, once you're finished, you can go to download. PNG normally, and download it, and then it will come up to your PC, and then all you do is press right click and save into your area you want to save it to, which is perfectly fine. It's an easy one to do. Let me just delete that. Delete that. Yeah, probably you've got to do it individually. And then you've got like photos, you can add your own photos, file photos, resize, because it's 1920 by 1080p. Text. Planet Arcadia or Elements is a really good one to use. So if they can stick a flower in, like I did it for my thumbnail that I've got now. Let me get out of that one. There we go. So it's called Canva, canva.com. That one. It's a really good one to use. There. It's a bit like Pixapp, used to be similar. I've never heard of that, but possibly was, yeah. I did it for this thumbnail. I'll be using that more often because I wanted to upgrade the thumbnails. Because I used to do some good thumbnails, but I got a bit slack recently for thumbnails for a while now. Let's have a look at the fundraiser. What we got? So, let's have a look. Quickly just go through. If you haven't donated, then the fundraiser, sorry. Got it in my mind, thumbnails. We've got Nia, like 10 plus gift aid, Grant, Caroline Matthews, which is Miss Caroline, Mrs. M, has a channel as well. Donna, Mr. Derek, Anonymous, Carla, just a few more. David M donated a big amount again. Well done, David. Sharon, myself. So you got all these people here. You can check out what Lainey's doing. Why is she doing it for? It's just a nice thing to do. If you're around Friday, the 30th, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. So do check where you are in the world, your time zones, and do pop on in the side chats. I'll be there 10:40 p.m. UK time. Hi Gimbal, thanks for popping in, Gimbal. Neil says to use a GIMP, which is an open source software like Photoshop. I do end up spending too much time on thumbnails. Yeah, I think I spent 20 minutes though on this thumbnail that I did for this live stream. But what people like to see though, let me know in the side chat what you first look at when you see a notification come through on YouTube, or you're on your YouTube homepage and you see the videos come through. What do you look for first? Do you look for title first, or do you look for the thumbnail first? Look at the thumbnail, because I always end up looking at the thumbnail first, a little bit before I look at the title. If the thumbnail's a bit and then I go, right, title, what is it? Oh, no, not for me, quick to dismiss. But if it's a good thumbnail, and it's right, just a bright and colourful, a few words, done, simple, you're in. But I've noticed, like, for me, I tend to use a lot of words where people don't like to kind of read it. They like simple words, big on the screen, which I'm trying to do now. Always upgrading, which I've got to upgrade my intro as well, and etc. So I'm doing it bit by bit. Gimbal said, Daryl says there, he uses GIMP for networking. Ah, okay, there's a lot of ones you can use for free. I think you can upgrade on that one to do the bit more, but the free version is fine. I never read the title, says Ali. Look at the yeah, that's what most people do, I believe. Anytime. Oh, right. Yeah, I just used to use the free version of Paint 3D, which was the upgraded version of Paint back in the day. Cheap, eh? But no, it's good for basic thumbnails. You've got to play around with it. Give yourself half an hour to play around with it. So yeah, if you're stuck, do give me a Facebook on my Facebook page, which is in the description below. Do Facebook me and I'll help you out. Michelle says she looks for the person first. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can understand that. If you're looking for a certain person, yeah. I do that occasionally if I'm just looking through. But normally, when I come up to my homepage, it's full of people doing videos. Derek's there. Tommy was discussing thumbnails. I must have missed that bit because I caught up a little bit earlier on, Derek. Not for 5 hours, probably about half an hour or so when I was doing stuff with eBay. Reckon a face is just best. Sometimes I put my face on it, but that's a bit like saying, you know what I mean? But no, it's good. Less equals more. A bit like the tortoise and the hare. Less equals more, folks. There we go. But no, I've got a fair amount in my YouTube page. Let's have a look. My... Yeah, if you see, folks, let me just quickly go to the last bit here before I do the last bit on the auction, the fundraiser, and go through the chat. About another 15 minutes I'll be on. If you think about this, YouTube, here is my one. I've gone for a big, bold, positive activity, like boldly gone, but no one has gone before. A bit of a nice phrase from the old Star Treks. Smile and the world smiles with you. That's a really nice one from there. A live stream. I always like to put which live stream it is. And then obviously my subscriptions are here. Like quite a few here. So you've got James has just done something. Watch later list. Yeah, it's getting bigger. Obviously I'll watch that later on. Most Haunted. Ooh, that's my night sorted, folks. Can't wait for that. I was watching Tubes as well before lunch. Guy from Soccer AM, and then there's loads here, as you can see. Not everyone I'm sub to has done videos, but legendary Zaheer Malik with his, did you see his sandwich? I'm addicted to golf. Don't know, mini golf. A couple of Americans, they go around Texas, Indianapolis, and other places playing mini golf. Brooks Holt, they got 1 million subscribers as such. And then there's Tommy, 6 out. Wow. And then obviously all the charity hop ones and stuff, and yeah, there's quite a few there. As you can see, I try and pop in as much as I can with other ones. Oh look, Derek. There he is, subscribe. And then Mel's round here somewhere, and Ian from IKS. Yeah, just loads there, as you can see. Yeah, I do like to watch a bit of Bonafide Hustler when I can. There's quite a few to go and subscribe. Yeah. Anyway, let's crack on with that. Get over there. There we go. Sorry, I was going through. Evening. Gary, hi Gary. Evening, whoever's popped in. Who was... you're working. Sorry to hear that, Oliver. But you can pop back. I'll probably be in for quite a lot of the chats, but not always, because I've got to do shipping and eBay and life and whatever else. So I'll be in and out most of the day. Derek's there, I'll just say. So yeah. Okay. Righto. Hi Tommy, thanks for popping in. Who's up to? No, I don't. I've sort of looked at his channel, Robbie Knox. Though, but I'm in R and whether too. He's the guy with the moustache, and the tall guy, who's friends with Tubes and Ange. That's right, Robbie. Okay, you know, yeah, he's a good guy. I do occasionally have a look through ones I'm not sub to, that I don't sub to for various reasons, but I still watch in the background. Hi Tommy, we were just talking about your show earlier with Tracy, and we were talking about a bit about thumbnails, what we sort of use for thumbnails. I found a new one, Canva, Canva, which I've done the thumbnail for this one on Canva. I might be in the UK, or but there's plenty of other ones. It's gone cold now, I tell you. But I'll be around about another 10 minutes. So if you're around on Friday, Tommy, you'll probably already know that Lainey is doing the charity hop charity channel hop for charity. You'll probably already know, Tommy, but I'll go through quickly. It's all for charity, and you can see on the fundraiser here, for example, bits and pieces on there. And then go through, see who's on. And then there's lots of others. Donna, Chris, people who've subbed to before. Rums around, John Luke, myself, Andrew's on there. Popping at 11 PM, whichever time it is in the US. And then obviously Tim and Josie and Marjukes, Louis, Ronnie, and then a few others. So that's good to do. Please do donate. Links in the description below. I'll quickly press that if anyone's donated. No. 770 is a good starter period. That's great. Let's go down. But yeah, I did catch a little bit of your chat, Tommy, for half an hour when I watched it back. And yeah, you had a really good points you made. So I was like, wow. A couple of great guests though. I was like, really interesting. Anytime, Ashleigh. Oh, right, Canberra. It's in the US. Yeah, I've just, Pete the Vinegar Jar let me know earlier on about it. Because I was using Paint 3D. Don't ask. But yeah. But yeah, that's on Friday. As I say to you, I've got a guest next week, Kurt Roberts, who I shared the links in earlier, who is does a bit of urban exploring. He also does photography, where he sells prints on his website, for shots he takes, because he lives in Wales, in South Wales. And he also, he has a part-time job. He's a car cleaner, like a valet, so he cleans cars or something. But he's as well, goes round and does photography shoots for people at weddings and stuff like that, and other bits and pieces. So yeah, so I will be on next Wednesday at 8:30. I will do the thumbnail and all the links will be in there. I did post it halfway up there, but for just Kurt, please do subscribe. Legendary guy. What were you on about, Tommy? Oh, just trying to think now. I believe you were talking about your thumbnails, that you were saying about how just use a face, basically less is more on your thumbnails. I believe it was about the thumbnail, because I just skipped to a bit in the middle, or wherever time it was. I had 6 hours on your thumbnails. It was interesting because I spend a lot of time putting too much in the thumbnails, and people would switch off easily. I know I do it. I just can't kick the habit. You need to do less is more. Just do like what Peter Cummins does. Less is more. Easier to see. Because you see my ones previously, it's spending 6 hours reading it. I switched off in 2 seconds after I've done it. I'm like, why do I do it? But yeah, I'm using Canva now, so it's easier to just put bit of pieces in. So I think that's it. I've got any quick questions for a couple of minutes. We go to about 20 past 1 hour and 20 minutes. Let me have a look. And then I've got some YouTube to watch. I'm watching Most Haunted, a bit like Ghost Adventurers, ghosty type, but they're on YouTube, so I'll be watching that in a bit. But yeah, I always enjoy, Tommy, if I'm not in the chat, I'm either in the background watching, or I'll try and watch a little bit during the day, because I'm always asleep or whatever else I'm doing. Because sometimes I'm up basically just editing videos, or just doing eBay, or just watching videos or whatever else. But I will, but occasionally I get a chance to go, oh, well, I'm up, I watch a bit of the chat and say hello, which you all surprises people. But I do that to a lot of people. Copy the vinegar jar. You do realise, folks, not to be big-headed about it, but I was the one who helped the vinegar jar, Mr. Peter Cummins, maintain his channel. I sort of appeared on his channel a few times before he was really big, back in January, February and March, during jumble sales in the line for them, and I was like, he was in my video, I was in his for a bit. Peter Ray, Feet the Vinegar Jar, or whatever else, and we traded, and then we sort of like, he sort of started to go bigger and this, that and the other. And yeah, we sort of like, because we live not far from each other, so we sort of chat here and there, and yeah, I sort of like helped him out. And he created his channel end of last year. Doing really well. Dummy Bernard, oh, it's cold tea. Oh. Says, ours is terrible, the thumbnail, but yeah, we were saying search topic and view high to low, you can see a pattern. Indeed you can, yes. It's basically like when you do your titles as well. Try not to do too much in the title as well. It's difficult for me to do a title because I can never get a decent title. When someone does, like, for example, Damien, DB Resells did £5 in £700, and that got 8 wave of views. People like to see that sort of thing, something to fish or grab hold of. So you sort of like, because a lot of people don't read the titles, just read the or just even look at the thumbnail and go, right, that's me, I'm in. Yeah, but that's the way it goes. But as I've been going on, I'm getting better and better and better. And I am on 1,000. Oh, look at me. Let's have a look at what I'm on subscribe-wise. 1,591. It goes up and down all the time. So, yeah. What's Andrew bleating on about? This is like the help I give to Peter Ray's Ventures. Even... excuse me. Excuse me, my son. Give help, yeah. What? Oh, yeah. There's Andrew who just edited videos. First time in 2 years or a year and a half. Well, no, he's a legend. He probably was, yeah. Oh, God. Rather than be the real Andrew Monumental after 10 ciders or whatever it is, 10 alcoholic drinks, falling over or wearing masks at meetups. Lucy says, that's why your subs haven't gone up, Pete. Yeah, I probably could actually. Fair enough. Oh, don't worry. It goes up and down all the time. It's the way it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You need to trigger for them to pull both thumbnail and title according to the gurus, yes. It's all to do with your algorithm. Like your eBay algorithm. Same sort of thing. Pulling people in to watch all the time. Because I do a fair amount of videos, like eBay videos, which may result in sales of dates, very occasionally sales of dates, day vlogs, outside videos where I go sourcing and stuff like that, and showing haul videos, and other bits and pieces that I do, normally selling, like when I go on various trips out and do that sort of thing, or when I do gaming, or other bits and pieces. So I do a fair amount. But yeah, you get people in who like to watch different types of videos. So yeah, you just try and appeal to all age ranges and all people. Andrew was the best host ever. Oh yes, that reminds me actually. As I am on 198, I said I've got a guest, Just Kurt, next week. And the week after, I'm hoping to... It's my 200th reselling, just reselling a live stream. I've done many others, but 200th reselling live stream. I was hoping to have the reseller lads together. A few of the lads who have volunteered to pop on the channel and talk absolute... whatever else we want to talk about. Anything. I know Andrew would be on. There we go. But yeah, the Reseller lads like Andrew, Derek, Richard, George Ross, Nic Hills, etc, etc, etc. We try and get the old group together. If you haven't checked out Reseller lads, a bit like the Reseller ladies, but the lads are just lads. Check out the Reseller lads. There's about 8 or 9 streams. Andrew hosted many of them. I did one, which got over 1,000 views. So that'll be on in a couple of weeks' time. Reseller lads. Couple of good channels to watch are D Nimin and Nic Nimin. Okay, I've never heard of them, but I'll write that down and check them out because I'm always checking out channels to look at. D and Nic. Okay, we'll check those out, Tommy. Thanks for that. They are brothers and teach YouTube for a living. They both have channels and are amazing. Okay, I could give a few little pointers to refresh my memory after being on YouTube 3 years. It always changes every so often, so you got to keep up with the flow. Yeah, that will be awesome. I can't wait. Lads. Yes, Derek. A couple of pickers there. BCP's put in. Do come subscribe. Leader of the Reseller lads make his comeback to collaborating on YouTube. He is indeed on my channel in 2 weeks' time. If you do pre-recorded videos, they are a big help. Live streams are just terrible for your channel. It's the slowest grind of all because there's no replay value. That is totally correct, Tommy. Yeah, I've always done more pre-recorded videos. Even if I do pre-recorded and do the where you can do a live thing when you do a pre-recorded video. Forgot what I call it, but yeah, all pre-recorded always help because people will actually sit and watch your videos back. But it's always nice to get people in. I try and do 1 or 2 a week, mainly 1 a week on a Wednesday evening. So yeah. Mainly, if you see, most of mine are pre-recorded as much as I can. I'll do your video on the gaming side of things. But yeah, I know what you mean, Tommy. Oh, don't worry. BCP, that's fine. So, guys, righto. I watched Nic. Oh, okay, yes. Definitely. Nic was, I believe, was it the first one I watched? I'm just a couple of seconds before I go. I think he might well have been when he was building his shop. He had a shop. I think it was a clothing shop, like kids' clothing, years ago. And he was building his counter. I watched that first video back in early 2016. And then I become with like Zaheer. Oh, obviously Zaheer and other people and stuff. Ben Fitzpatrick, others, and UK. And then I slid over to the US. Margaret, Texas Girl Treasures. Who else did I watch? I think I popped into a bit of Bonafide Hustler. And a few others that I can't remember. And then it grew and grew and grew. And then obviously to the Australian market and others. So yeah, if you just pick a few to watch and then you go, all right, I like this. Is there any more doing sounds though? If you like a certain subject for eBay or even non-eBay, for example, Laney does a lot of quizzing and other bits and pieces. There's other channels not dedicated to eBay, but there's a lot there is if you're interested in that sort of thing. So pick a person and they'll do a certain subject for that. Whether they're like global thrifters who are doing like, who are a couple from down south, Portsmouth in the UK, who do eBay and they do a lot of good tips and hints. Or if you want to go up to Caroline Mrs. M, who's like has more experience in a lot of life stuff. Or if you want to go to for example, pop over to see Tommy and Tracy lives, or even Flippin Hustler, who does a lot of good lives. Swamp Picker, Margaret. A lot of other people, and that. It's always good to pick out a person you like and go, right, that really interests me. So that's all about what I'm about. Yeah. Anyway, cheers for that name, man. I'll be off in a second. I'm just rambling again. The big channels delete the live after it's over. Edit it, repackage it like pre-recorded, title and thumbnail with a topic for searchable replay. That's impossible for people like me and Andrew. Yeah, I have seen quite a few people on their lives repackage those. I actually was doing that about a year ago. For a couple I did, repackage them, but I just didn't get the time to edit it, repackage it like a pre-recorded with another thumbnail, title, researchable. Oh, don't worry, I'll do too. Rule that. Don't worry. That's why, like, for example, Tommy and Tracy, they start off with the USA and Australia, because Australia's like, what, 8 hours ahead or whatever. I think US can be 6 hours behind UK. And then around about, what, usually about 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, the UK audience jump in, and the Australians are here and there, and then you got the Americans go to bed. So it's like a different type of audience. So it's like when Tommy and Tracy sort of like, not repackaged, but just sort of like, I don't know, I'm not sure if you like, I don't know, it's like when you get to hearing, it's sort of like slightly different in that sort of way. When you get the American, it's more fast paced. When you get the UK audience in, as Americans, you probably think are nuts when we're talking about different things, but it's always trying to be able to just like be able to take hold of that and go, right, here are more UK audience in, switch it up a little bit here and there, but as I say, I love your channels and Tracy's as well, and yeah, I'll pop in when I can. Anyway, I better go rambling. I've got stuff to do on YouTube. Tommy Bernard, have you seen Bill? LB Retro. LB Retro, by the way. Have LB Retro on your channel. Oh my god. If you've seen Andrew's channel, Monumental, he has LB Retro and his wife Lucy. Yeah. Get them on the channel if they can at some point. Do it. Andrew's had LB Retro in. Andrew knows what they're like. Oh, you know what, Bill? Yeah. Say no more. But yeah. No, don't worry. If you've got time to do it, do it. I just don't have time myself. It's a different vibe for sure. That's why we don't like to leave when we see UK. No, that's good. Bit late, my son, but we've chatted about your channel. Chatted about when we went to the jumble sales and all that sort of stuff. So, hello. Loud Bill. Old Bill. Oh God, yeah. He's Foghorn Leghorn. Foghorn, yeah. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, God. Don't start with naked bath selfies and all that stuff. Ooh. Anyway. Yeah, probably have, yeah. Can hear him from UK to America. Joel. Sure have. Right, thanks for everyone for popping in. As I say, I'll have a guest on next week. Just Kurt. I will put links in to his channel when I set up the live stream soon. And I'll be on 10:40 PM Friday for Laney's charity shop, charity channel hop. Put it in YouTube, charity channel hop, and you'll be able to see that. So that's 770 so far. The Just Giving page is in the description below. And yeah, do keep it trending. The campaign's trending. Be positive. Positivity has boldly gone where no one has gone before. A repackaged line from Star Trek. So thanks everyone popping in. Appreciate that. Like, share, and subscribe. They sure are. And take care, folks. And I'll see you later. Take care, folks. Whoopsie daisy. I would do if I ended it. See you later, folks.